Hi everyone, it's Nick E here, Nicole E, Nicole Hudson, Nicole from Michigan, and I'm just, I try not to post too many videos about the corona because there's so much media out there, and I'm tired of hearing all about the Rona. Aren't you tired of hearing about the Rona? Well, some people believe in the Rona, and I was believing in the Rona there for a minute there, and I think I believe that it actually exists, or it's something, but right now I'm starting to wonder, based on the lies of the media and the control tactics of them trying to censor everything, and them saying that people that have the right side of the opinion don't have the right to talk to each other. We're supposed to be separated from our friends and family. When these lockdowns started to happen, they told us we couldn't even go to our summer homes. You can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do the other. So I'm not going to go into everything too much, but I've been paying attention to some things, and I guess one thing that's really bothering me is that all the rules are different in all the different countries, in all the different regions, but they're very similar. And I've been looking into this like I look into what's going on in Chicago. I also pay attention to what's going on in the United Kingdom. I have friends in both areas. I look into Germany because I used to live there. I've done a whole lot of traveling, and I guess what I'm trying to tell you is that these lockdowns are all very similar, but whoever is putting this pandemic lie together can't get everyone all on the same page, and I'm going to tell you why they can't. Because this isn't real. Maybe the virus is real, but the reasons for locking us down and keeping us separated it's not real, okay? There is no such serious virus that everyone's actually dying from that. When you take people that have the flu, heart disease, and asthma, and other underlying conditions, and you start counting those people as COVID-19 because you shut down all the hospitals and they couldn't get any of their treatments and they die, and then you start taking patients of whatever this virus is and putting them into nursing homes with vulnerable adults who are the most vulnerable and get sick the easiest. You are begging to kill these people. And the truth is that I never really lean towards the right all the time. I'm not a Republican. I try to stay out of politics, but this is craziness, okay? This is craziness, and it's also people trying to distract from what's really going on. So if you went to the internet, you could look up, let me give you some interesting articles you can look up. How about Pizzagate? Pizzagate deals with all of the wealthy elite who are pedophiles. That's all I'm going to say. You can also look up Agenda 21, which is also part of this whole big thing. Agenda 21 deals with the fact that the elite wants to have everyone in every country under a communist regime so that they can control the population of the entire earth and all of our health care, even up into what we eat, how much we get to eat, etc., etc., etc. And then if you want to look into the Great Reset, you are looking at something very similar to the Agenda 21, which also has to do with the elite who want to, I guess their main goal is to stop taking from the land and only use energy from the sun. But what they're really saying is we're going to kill people because the sun doesn't produce enough energy on this earth to keep any of us, well, some of us it could, but all of us alive, okay? And so they're basically saying that they're going to find a way to kill us, but they're not deliberately killing us, like they're not going out and getting a gun and they're killing us. But what they're doing is they're causing disturbances in the general masterpiece of regular society, that we're all used to, so that we're killing each other. For example, in Chicago right now, gun crimes are up by 47%, and they're trying to defund the police. Can anyone tell me why defunding the police makes sense when gun crimes are up 47% and young women are holding their young 6 and 11 and 12-year-old children in their arms as they're dying from being shot? Tell me how it makes sense to take the police off the street when people are dying right now. And I'm sure that this is happening in other parts of the world, but I'm just making a point that all of this, and I'm talking specifically America here, I'm sorry other people, because I do know a bit of what's going on with you, and it's very similar, but it's not the same. Anyhow, specifically America, what makes sense about all of these disturbances happening? They're trying to pit you against each other. They're using racism cards so that people want to kill each other. There's a lot of gunfights going on. There's a lot of crimes happening right now, and with these crimes, they're like, oh, why don't you all just wear a mask? Even though we know masks don't work. Masks provide a sense of security for people, but they don't actually work. Matter of fact, the cloth mask that goes over your face actually only filters out 3% of dust particles as compared to the other ones. And that means it doesn't filter out a virus. So, and anyhow, this isn't supposed to be an organized video. This is just me bitching, okay? So, anyhow, what I guess I'm trying to say here is that if you look up those things that I said to you, you're going to find out that a lot of this is not true. A lot of them saying that you have to wear a mask, you have to social distance, you have to do this, that, and the other. That is not because they want you to be healthy. That is not because they want you to get rid of the virus. Matter of fact, that is so that you actually get sick. Because our bodies have what's called an immune system. It has always worked. And we have other illnesses out there that don't have a vaccine, like tuberculosis and stuff like that. And those illnesses actually kill more people than COVID-19 does. Obesity kills more people than COVID-19 does. And they want us all to go get an injection. You don't know what's in that injection. I don't know what's in that injection. Now they're saying, well, we don't know if the vaccine is going to be enough. You might have to have boosters. This could go on forever. So this is what we're facing here, folks. We're not facing we're going to get a vaccine, let's put a shot in our arm, and this is all going to be over with. No, no, no. We're facing a lot. This is a lot bigger than that. This is, our government wants to control us. Your government, my government. But part of the reason that they would like President Trump out of office is because what is different about America than other countries is that we are free. We have a Bill of Rights, and we have the legal right to not have to put a mask on our face. And what they are doing right now, by mandating all of this bullshit, is actually against the law, and they know it. They are trying to confuse people. They know that this is not legal, but we have to fight them and go through the legal channels to stop them. And in the meantime, they're just putting up all these other disturbances to try to make it look like they have a reason. So, anyhow, people, folks, whatever, I'm trying to ask you, please take your masks off, first of all. Masks don't help you stay well. It's a bunch of nonsense. If you go into the bathroom and you have a mask on and you go in there and you take a poo and you leave, that dust from the bathroom's on your mask. And you're bringing it into the other area, all that bathroom dust, and you're breathing that in through your mask, okay? Because your mask's right here, you're going to touch your face, blah, 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 blah. You're contaminating yourself. These people don't want you to be well. Masks actually harm your breathing. When you put a mask on, can you breathe better? Because I know I can't. At any rate, I'm asking you all to stand up for yourselves, stop being sheep, and take your masks off. Go into the store and do what I would do, which is what I do. I go into the store, and if they tell me you need to wear a mask, I say no. I don't wear masks. Either you want my money, or I'm going to go up the road to the next store that doesn't tell me to wear a mask. Most stores tell me to come in. So I'm asking you all, please, take your mask off. The government cannot enforce a fine if no one pays the fine. If you get fined, don't pay the fine. Ignore the fine. What are they going to do? Whatever. At any rate, if they got so much paperwork to do because no one pays the fine, they're not going to do all that paper. They can't enforce it. Stop being sheep. Don't worry about a $500 fine. Everybody take your masks off. Stop complying with this bullshit. This is somebody's idea of a sick, fucked up fetish. Okay? It probably has to do with the pedophiles. So look up Pizzagate. Look up the pedophiles. Look this stuff up, please. It's all intertwined, okay? They're right now trying to pass bills to say that pedophilia is a normal act of sex. That's what they're doing right now behind our backs in America. Please, stop complying with this bullshit. There's no reason why you should be standing on the 666 in every freaking grocery store, in every freaking gas station. They're telling you what you're doing, what they're doing to you. 666. Then they want to put something in your hand. RDIF chip. Read your Revelations. What does it say? The mark of the beast is either in your hand or on your face. You guys need to open your eyes, okay? Open your eyes. Just open your eyes. God bless you all. Take off your masks. Stop complying with this bullshit. It's bullshit. If they made you lose your job, if they made you lose your house, if they made you lose your car, they can do whatever they want to you as long as